Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, days and thems, it is Thanksgiving, and you know at this hour, plates is being made, people being fed, people drinking and turning up. It is what it is, but we are going to go through part 2 of the official list of Disney characters that I would invite, as you can see behind me, and we're going to go through one by one, and I will explain why. First up is Cinderella. Now, y'all know that Cinderella was the biggest and the baddest girl in all the land. Despite her humble beginnings, she ended up being married to Prince, and she came up with a dope pair of glass slippers. Cinderella is definitely a guest at my table. While we're on the topic of Cinderella, it would be wrong to invite her and not even invite the fairy godmother. My girl, this lady hooked my girl up, okay? Gave her the gown, gave her the slippers, gave her the carriage, and her new boo. Come on down, fairy godmother. You want to play? Now, I've done said this before, and I'm going to say it again. This Thanksgiving would be nothing without Pastor Mary Poppins and Deacon Bert to pray us in. Pastor Mary Poppins and Deacon Bert, please have a seat at the table. Hear me out. Now, y'all, if y'all didn't know this, y'all know this now. I'm a fan of nostalgia. So some of these characters are invited because of nostalgia. That rattlesnake, since I'm sitting here looking at it, is not invited. But Mowgli, that cute little baby boy, is invited to my table. He's one of the few Disney children I would want at my table. Another one of the biggest and baddest girls of the land is going to be Belle. Belle and Lumiere. What? You think I was going to invite Cinderella and not invite the other bad girl, Belle? Belle and her yellow gown too, and Lumiere, come on and be our guest. Speaking of bad girls, we can go ahead and invite Jasmine. Jasmine, you can have a seat in the presence of our enemies. Now, y'all know Thanksgiving is nothing without a little bit of drama, so I was gonna be messy. Make That Magic did that too in her video, and I have to agree. For entertainment, we're gonna have to invite Scar, because what's the Thanksgiving without a fight? I'm sorry for the pause. I'm at a community feeding that my mom, our church, is hosting, so I had to stop for a little bit to come back. But I'm back, so another person I'm going to invite for this Thanksgiving is going to be Mulan. I've covered this before. Mulan going to be that chick. She going to be looking at everybody sideways, talking about who that person, what side of the family you come from, how you get here, who invited you. Like, she asks the right questions at the right time, and if anything pops off, Mulan, Mulan, Mulan. And you know Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington is always invited. Now, Make That Magic said Jack Skellington can bring Jack Daniel. I don't drink. However, Jack Skellington would be a very, very great guest to have at my table, because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, and even though he was wrong for what he did for trying to steal another holiday and basically trying to colonize it, he's still a good friend. Throwback to Meet the Robinsons. Now, y'all might remember Louis. I would invite Louis because Louis is a genius, y'all. Louis is quite literally a genius. He's very smart. He's a very respectful kid, very noble, and I would honestly want to have him at my table. Now, let me just remind y'all, not all of these characters are invited for, laughs. Some of them just have really good character. They have a good reputation, and they not no troublesome kids that I got to keep running after. Tiana and them, you already know. Almost everybody in The Princess and the Frog is invited to this Thanksgiving dinner, including Dr. Facilier. And that's only because he can cook. Because other than that, he probably wouldn't be invited. But I would invite everybody from The Princess and the Frog. And you can't invite Princess Tiana and Dr. Facilier, and you can't invite Mama Odie, or you don't invite Ray and Princess Tiana's best friend. And Princess Tiana had a good friend. So, Tiana and them. And last but not least, Merida. Now, Merida would be a very great person. I love Merida because I just love her spirit. I love her rebellious spirit. And I'm not saying rebellious as in, I always got to buck against people because I want to do wrong. I mean rebellious as in my girl knows what's best for her and she's going to go after it, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, her mama and her daddy said she can't come to this Thanksgiving dinner, but she snuck out and came anyway. Period, Merida. Period. Y'all let me know who you would invite. Oh, y'all, I forgot. Y'all didn't even remind me. James and the Giant Peach. Y'all know I would invite James. Now, let's go through everybody in this photo, though, because everybody in this photo was not invited, like I said. In my previous video, I said I wasn't inviting Mr. Centipede. I'm not inviting Mr. Grasshopper, and I stand on that. But besides James being able to come, I would invite Mr. Spider, because Miss Spider really looked out for James. Miss Spider is like that neighborhood aunt, mom, neighbor. She's that neighbor that look out for the kids in their neighborhood, trying to figure out why you there after dark, why you out here in the street lights on, where your mama at, where your daddy at, why you over here by yourself, you need me to walk you to the store. That's Miss Spider. I want her there. Another person I would want is Miss Glowworm. And as I said before, Miss Glowworm is the classiest thing to have ever classed. And her and Miss Ladybug, they really looked out for James too. They are some good peoples, and I would want them at my table. I'm done, y'all. For real this time. Happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate it.